guys, what is going on? It's your boy Empty Chico. So first things first, so Forever Summons will be back on February 26th and we'll go all the way up to March 26th. So an entire month. I know people were asking that in the last video, but mainly in this video, I mainly wanted to cover the things that were said in the Q&A yesterday that Yama P had in the GS subreddit. So I decided to screenshot questions I thought were kind of more important regarding reruns and other stuff with content. So let's get started. So the first question somebody asked if there will be another global exclusive for GS, and they basically answered saying that there will be a global exclusive that hasn't been released to global yet. But they did not give any hints as to what it was. Now, this could literally be anything, so, you could take a wild guess out there. But not only that, somebody did ask about Shield Hero possibly maybe returning. And as you could see here, that they did heavily imply, since, Season 2 is coming up, that there is a big, huge, big if true chance that will be coming back as well. And I know that Shield Hero is one of the events people want to come back, mainly because they want Melty. But, now Fumi is actually a really good taunt tank as well. Someone else also asked about Arena, if they make any plans to basically make any updates to it. And they did say that they are adding a PvP function that hopefully Global will receive soon. I know that it's being worked on JP first, and I don't know how it's going to function, but so far a screenshot has been shown to me, which kind of looks like this, which does look pretty cool. So they did change the layout of how the win and lose thing looks like, and I'm still wondering how it's going to play out. But it's a good thing we're seeing insight as to how it'll look like, and how I haven't seen gameplay yet, but hopefully they show how it works. This one should be more like a little joke or whatever, but they're just saying, are you guys confirming that Reyes will ever be awakened? And they said, yeah, he pretty much will be. I know right now we're in version 3.9 or whatever, or 3.8, and Reyes will be awakening in patch 4.0. So we'll probably have to wait a little bit more for Reyes' awakening, but, at least they're still, keeping that in mind. So Reyes awakening coming sometime early next year. I don't know. This next one is kind of interesting. So somebody asked if there will ever be a chance or a time where our units will have to level up above 100. And they say they are thinking about adding a new rarity system and enhanced system, but they haven't reached the limits to the current rarity. So my guess is they're probably going to be toying around with maybe a form above awakening, similar to how other games do it. So that'll be interesting to see for the most part, but we'll see where that goes. They could mean, enhancing the weapons or whatever, but we'll see. I know the Ultra Relics are coming soon, so we'll keep an eye out for that. Now, another person did ask whether or not KLK will be returning, and they said never say never. Now, this could be wishful thinking on my end, because I really want Mako, and I know a lot of people want her. She's an absolute, beast of a unit. But there could be a chance KLK may return. When, nobody knows. But honestly, it's one of the few rerun events I honestly wouldn't mind coming back. But hopefully it does come back soon. Now, this next one is a little bit long, but basically what they're asking is, will there ever be other units that will have cross arts since Cross the Blaze has it? And whether or not they will upgrade the compendium, which is basically the library where you can see all your units, where you can see the icons and stuff, basically to toy around a lot more with the game in case you're not playing but you actually want to learn more inside lore. And it's their favorite part, to which they pretty much said that units will be having cross arts like Grad and Near, and they're going to be awakened soon, maybe around spring. And they do want to, they also asked about artists, being credited towards, the artwork that they do. And they said that they do have a dedicated artist in-house, but I don't think they'll be adding the artists into the game, basically giving them credit and stuff. But it would be neat to actually know who does the art. As somebody that likes to draw, I would very much like to know who the artists are behind this game. And I think it would be a pretty nice little interesting thing that they could add, in case, anybody was interested. This next question here is aimed towards Mind and basically whether or not that if it'll basically have a rerun. And to which they said it's under construction at the moment and they will expect it to open it real soon. They just don't have an exact date, which is actually really neat. Mines is probably like the next best thing that I like next to the raids. And you know, if it's coming back soon, yo, get prepared. Get prepared. Just saying, Omega Palamecia, I'm coming for you. Now, for the free to play peeps, so basically they asked, you know, what do you plan to do for the free to play player base? And they said in March they have a multiplayer bonus reset coming up. Basically meaning you're going to be earning crystals again every time you go into multiplayer. This is kind of to be honest. I appreciate it, but I would much rather have a lot more story game content for people to get more crystals and maybe a lot more of side events to come back. You know, that honestly would be very much appreciated. And hopefully they do bring stuff back like, you know, Emir's event and Nord event and all that. This next question just mainly asks why certain characters haven't released to global yet, and they say it's basically because it takes resources they don't have yet, and they're aiming to get them to the global side soon. Pretty understandable. You know, if they're working on it, they're working on it. That's fine though. Also, regarding Cross the Blaze, it seems that we have confirmation on when it'll end, so we can expect a Cross the Blaze update real soon. So they said that it's going to be ending sometime in spring to early summer, it seems. So, hey, we have something to look forward to. And last but certainly not least, will Cross the Blaze ninja missions become permanent like the Blood Knight ones? And they said most likely, but we first have to finish the series. So, like, Cross the Blaze will be done in summer, early summer, you know, late spring. But this is honestly something people also have been asking for regarding certain events. I can understand them, you know, saving events to rerun them. That's just fine. Saga events, however, I think like because Phantom Snipers is right after, you know, Cross the Blaze. When it comes to huge events like that, I do believe they will be making them permanent. So, hey, that's just a big W for the free to play player base as well. But they said they have to first complete it. But yeah, for the most part, that is basically the things I found to be important in the AMA or stuff that I could find at least that, you know, caught my eye. There was over 400 comments on that on that Reddit thread, and I couldn't get everything. If I missed something, let me know. If there was something of importance, you know, that I maybe left out and you felt as though it was needed to be covered, please leave it down in the comments down below and inform other people about it. But to be honest, this is a huge W for the most part because this is communication from them to the player base. You know, obviously their priorities are money. They are a business. I understand that. But do not go out of your way to like harass the employees or whatever because it's honestly distasteful and I don't really like it when people do that or like attack people. Some people were negative towards like the, you know, the thread itself and they had their comments deleted. I'm not saying that's the right approach to go about it, you know, just deleting the comments, but they do have genuine criticisms to go about it. And some people did go pretty hard with some of the questions that they were asking in that thread. Like I said, 400 like comments and people were genuinely curious and they were answering, you know, some to the, like they're trying to give at least like, you know, some information. But aside from that, guys, that's pretty much it from the AMA that I found interesting. Like I said, let me know or let other people know, like down in the comments down below, know anything else I might have missed. And yeah, oh man, honestly, I'm really hyped. If anything, I really hope you know, Kill la Kill comes back or, you know, Shield Hero, because I know a lot of people want Shield Hero. If anything, if there's anything I would have wanted to ask that I didn't get a chance to ask at all is, are there going to be new summon animations? Because I wouldn't mind if, you know, instead of Roy Touch, we got like, you know, a Mira Touch or, you know, or we got like, you know, an Iris, you know, Rainbow Touch. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, just keep that in mind, Global, you know. I don't know if y'all watch me, you know. I'm not that big and I'm not very important either. But anyways, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. And I appreciate all the recent support. The giveaway winner will be announced Saturday. All right, guys. Peace. Bye.